Now for our second module of Omnichannel, we're going to be looking at personalization. Now when it comes to personalization and retail, consumers are truly looking for an experience that really does reflect them. Now maybe not in the exact same way that Bitmoji allows consumers to create virtual cartoon twins of themselves, but in the same sense, brands are actually leveraging similar technologies to actually remember and retain their consumers. But who exactly are the brands that consumers are more likely to make a purchase from? Well, 56% say that they want a brand that recognizes them by name, and 58% want recommendations based on their past purchases. But of course, it's about a little bit more than just recognizing what products you think your consumers will enjoy. For example, AI measurement leverages different forms of technology within the fashion industry to actually measure consumers in order to offer them tailored custom products that are suited just for them. Now, this type of technology has been around for quite some time when we're looking at things like virtual fitting rooms. But of course, Amazon has actually taken this one step further by creating a virtual style assistant. This is a product that leverages AI and machine learning to actually recognize the consumer, get to know them, and be able to actually start judging their outfits. It's based on data gathered from top fashion experts all over the world. But of course, beyond the fashion industry, we can also look to omnichannel assistants as an insight to showcase how brands are actually creating these micro shopping moments with their consumers. Again, leveraging simple technologies. So one really great example of this comes to us from a Canadian company, Shopify. They are leveraging virtual reality and augmented reality to help consumers shop from their homes. Another great way of actually leveraging this personalization aspect is through face-to-face interactions. Now, L'Oreal created a pop-up at South by Southwest that invited consumers to come in, and they used an advanced skin scanning technology to help create each individual consumer's perfect complexion ID. So consumers were able to actually watch their foundation being mixed and made before their very eyes. Now, when they left the pop-up, they were actually given a product with their name on it, as well as their perfect complexion ID number. So it made it very easy for them to reorder the exact same product online. Now, if you couldn't make it to South by Southwest, you can always make an appointment at any United States location with L'Oreal. So if 83% of marketers say that creating this personalized content is their biggest issue, how can this be mitigated? Well, one way that we've been tracking this on Trend Hunter is through omni-personal, where we're actually seeing brands leverage social media to help create a more personalized engagement with their consumers. Now, Burger King created a really amazing social media campaign using Instagram, where they leveraged their stories and the actual voting system to allow consumers to create their own personalized burger. At the end of the story, consumers were then given a personalized coupon which they could redeem at any store. But Burger King did not stop there. They actually took all the data gathered from consumers who took the voting system, and they actually created what they call the Insta Whopper, which is available for specific locations across Spain. Now, I'd like to show that example because I think it just proves exactly how increasing personalization can actually increase consumers' spending by up to 500%. To wrap up this module, we learned a lot about how personalization can leverage both technology and face-to-face interactions. Now, one workshop question for you to consider: how can you utilize multiple channels to truly personalize your customer's path to purchase? And I'll see you in our third module.